Okay. Under the Traffic Lights, episode 2, season 2. We voyage on. It's going to be a marathon week.
It is.
We have plenty of guests. I'm hoping that show this week. We'll see. But they do. We're off to a good start here
Yes.
with our guest Phil Bittner, who helped us out
I
with
know
D4.
Wyatt is itching for it,
Yeah?
and I believe he's playing 5 plus. No, he's 4 plus. He's playing. So
Yeah.
if you end up needing someone for that, I'm sure he'd be happy to.
I'm always willing to have people over that know a thing or two about hockey, because I sure as hell don't.
Until Rockets starts up, you guys are the biggest Quad City deck hockey podcast.
Newsflash.
That's a good lead. We may have a surprise for you later in the week.
Oh boy! I thought he was trying to compete with you guys. Him and Jared played together last year. I get a call from Jared, overtime approved at the end of my day. I was thinking Rockets doing some interference here.
Yeah. If he does, I'll just immediately shut down because I know my role. It's like when I go up to play in the higher leagues, I'm like, yeah, I'll go out there and give you 30 seconds and get off as a third line D-man. So
I do that exact same philosophy in a lot of aspects of my life.
yeah, okay, all right. Well, I guess we're gonna dive into D5, but real quick, Phil was telling us he is originally from Pittsburgh. I think that's the nicest baseball stadium out there. That's just me.
Yeah.
Have you been to it?
I used to spend summers with my dad, so we'd go to
Cool.
like 10. I've probably been to somewhere between 1 and 200 Pirates.
Oh, okay.
Holy
Damn.
See,
Okay.
well, especially Three Rivers, you could still get general admission for like $5, and it's a Pirates game. So
Right.
you then go sit wherever you want.
That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
There was a game, Randall Simon, he ended up playing for the Cubs eventually. I was at a game where he hit a walk-off home run at 1:30 in the morning.
Oh
So
my
that
gosh.
was pretty cool.
Wow.
Most of
Okay.
the crowded left. Jack Wilson just grabbed a bag of balls and started throwing it into the stands. The vendors were giving away like garbage bags of popcorn.
Oh my
I saw
gosh.
some people taking them with. I'm like, what are you doing?
right. Here, kids. Yeah, you got the rest of the month, to eat this.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. How we looking this year? Pennant and
I saw they lost to Toronto 10-4 in a spring training game, but
okay.
they did beat the Yankees.
Okay. All right.
Spring training, I'm sure it was probably mostly our big league roster
Because
against like,
they're
the Yankees
single A
but-
team, but yeah, you take it, yeah. Okay.
Did the Cubs end up getting Correa?
Not yet, I don't believe. But I'll have to check into that.
That was a fun year to watch the River Bandits when he was here.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Watched
man.
a
Yeah.
whole bunch of games that year just to watch that guy.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Got to know him. I was the one banging on the trash can for him. So.
Oh, fantastic. That's it. That's great. Gotta get yourself up on the Ferris wheel, bro.
Oh,
God, right?
I love that thing.
Yeti's reputation, I shouldn't say how much I respect that a Major League Baseball team cheated.
Yeah, right.
'Cause people already have their suspicions about us.
Oh, gosh. All right, well, moving to D5. There's 13 teams coming
Holy
at
cow.
you in the old D5, which is now not the lower division because D6 is added, and we'll deal with that later in the week. You think so? D6 is where you're at? Let the homeboys know. Maybe they need somebody out there. Do you want to go over? Do you want to say I'm available or what? No.
Well, no, because then you get all like the little kids that can't control their emotions. So maybe not a good idea.
I'm 40 and I can't control my emotions.
Yeah. I had a few moments last season.
Yeah.
Everyone has their moments.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
thing, it's the people who stay mad after the game
Mm-hmm.
that I
Right.
don't get. Because, like,
Yeah.
it happens, game gets heated, but once you're done and you're not on the deck anymore and you're just sitting at Crow Creek Park, it should occur to you to chill out a
Yeah.
little bit.
Right.
Everybody has to go
Right.
to work the next day. Like,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Let
that's
it
always been a flying philosophy. Yeah. I mean, after a game, yeah. Albie's always like that. He's like, hey, man, I'm like one of your good friends, but during the game, if I'm playing against you, you're gonna get it. So
Mhm.
yeah, I gotta respect that. It's hockey, for Christ's sakes. Fuck.
So I think they should just instill 5-minute majors and let us drop the gloves and fight.
Ooh, okay. All right.
We don't need a big dentist bill though.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Brody manhandled me there.
That's true. Is that where your chipped tooth came from?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, no, I'm sure he didn't get a punch in.
Was that summer tournament?
No.
Oh, 'cause that's
No,
the
I
other
did get in the
guy.
summer tournament too. With the guy.
Jeez.
But I have a clean
Good.
reputation. All right, we'll start moving on. The Flying Peacocks are back, man. The Peacocks. It's a great year to be a Peacock. I mean, St. Peter's is rolling in the tourney. St. Peter's Peacocks in the NCAA double tourney.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, they had a great regular season last year. Unfortunately, fell a little short there in the whole dance to the Yetis. Travis Stroop, Brandon Reinhardt, Jeremy Bowling, Jorge Duhart, Luke Dupe, Jordan Bowling, Jason Bowling's back. There's your guy, Michael McKeon, Jacob Daniels, Josh Wells is back, and it looks like Brandon Reinhardt's going to be in goal.
McMeekin.
Sorry, Mike. Dirty Mike. Just let me say Dirty Mike.
Dirty Mike, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
The man puts it on his jersey.
Yeah.
Can't be offended.
Right. If you're offended by this show, just wait the rest of the week. I got stuff. What do you think, dude?
That, and I didn't even know there were all these bowlers.
Yeah, me neither. No.
I like when a family goes with the alliterate naming, where all of their names start
Yeah.
with a J.
Yeah.
I think Jason's the one they already had.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, it was.
understand how that guy, like, he doesn't care if it's a left-handed or right-handed stick. He doesn't care if he's left-handed or right-handed.
Right.
Gosh.
There's a few guys that do that, but he's the only one that I see, like, it's like he intentionally plays with the wrong-handed stick to have a stronger backhand.
I think so, and his
Oh,
backhand's
that makes
crazy
sense. Yeah.
good compared to his forehand, yeah. And he hustles his ass off, too. Yeah.
There's some changes to this roster.
Yeah, a lot of them got ranked up, like Chad Hunt, Adam Tron, and, Tron doesn't get much ranked up, it appears, but...
If I'm reading this right, I think they left points on the table. I'm seeing one
Oh.
D4
Oh, okay.
and then all D5s.
Okay.
Yeah, but Tucker and Tron both gone, and the thing I'm most relieved to see is no Chad Hunt in net.
For real.
man.
For real. Thank God.
Such a nice guy, but I do not like playing against him.
No.
He's
No.
so big.
Yeah.
He takes up space. He's smart. He comes out and plays the ball, which not many guys in D5 do that. and
No.
You're not happy to see them do
Right, right.
Most of the guys in D5, if they're coming out, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, your eyes just open up and, oh yeah, let's go. Yeah.
That's gonna be one of the biggest compliments to you to know that somebody doesn't want to play against you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of people like for me, yeah. Maybe it's my age. Boozy's Bruisers. You subbed for them, right, last year a little bit?
I likely will again.
Okay. Oh, okay.
they're,
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know this roster fairly well then? Look at it. You can read it off if you'd like.
Yeah,
right.
Shane Sheehan, co-worker of mine.
Okay.
I just talked to him today at work, and he told me to be prepared for him to be talking. We play each other first game of the season.
Ah,
he said
okay.
be prepared for
All
him to
right.
be talking a lot of shit.
Okay.
Grant Bale didn't play last season. Really good player.
Uh-huh.
Kind of a gazelle. Just
Oh.
like leaps around out there. It's majestic.
Majestic.
Tyler Buck,
Mm-hmm.
I know he used to play. I didn't know him then, but I've met him, and I can't speak for his deck hockey, but he's a really cool guy.
Okay, that works, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Dan Johnson, I don't know how he's a D5.
No, me neither. I do actually do recognize that one, yeah.
Nasty shot.
Yeah.
Brian Parks, a lot of speed. Was at one point ranked D4.
Oh.
But had a motorcycle accident and broke his leg.
Oh, sure.
But, you know, could been 2 years now.
Oh, okay.
Never know how that's going to come back.
Sure, yeah.
Tim Gipple, really strong, really smart player. One of the hardest players out there.
All right. Okay.
Greg Bremseth,
Mm-hmm.
the nastiest shot in D5.
Okay.
He had played some college hockey,
Okay.
Oh,
and
wow.
I believe he was a defenseman. He has a hockey DB page. I don't know how he is ranked.
Really?
I don't know how he's ranked D5.
Wow.
I thought if
He's
you
an
Okay.
were
older
iced,
guy.
you were automatically 4.
Well, he is an older guy,
Oh,
so I think that's it. But
Maybe.
I was still injured when we played against them last season,
Mm-hmm.
but they could tell that I was giving a scouting report against them because when they were on the power play and Brem is taking it up to get to the point, our whole bench is yelling, "Get on number 9, get on number 9, don't let him shoot."
Oh, okay.
And after the game, they were like, "We know that had to be you that like told them."
oh,
But
no.
I've seen that guy. You think like blue line in ice hockey is about your own face-off circle on the deck,
Wow.
so he can score from anywhere out there. I've seen him shoot through a fence.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah,
I think I've seen that happen once. And it was not in D5.
yeah,
It was like D1, D2.
yeah. Travis, one of those players where, Bo Reed syndrome. Since we were talking about him in the
Right.
last episode,
Right.
he plays defense, and if it weren't for that, there's no way he would still be ranked D5. Really good player. Also, very capable of one of the guys that actually does well when he switches hands really quick for a minute. If he's playing up along the left side,
Okay.
he'll switch over. Really physical. Before the Yetis played them, I showed up for that game. I showed up to most of the games when I was hurt, but that one I was like, I have to be there to see what happens between Woody and Travis,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it did not disappoint.
Free entertainment.
Well, they're both so like casual about it that at one point Woody like gave him a pat on the back. I was like, oh, they must be cool. And then Haley was in there like, say stop, like breaking it up.
Oh,
Oh
no
my
kidding.
gosh.
Apparently, not the nicest things were said in that pat on the back.
Oh, dude.
Justin Morgan, really good player.
Okay.
If you don't know Justin, you'll recognize him as the guy that high fives you before every
Ah,
face-off.
yeah, I do know now. Yep, that nailed it.
And then Greer, underranked goalie.
I agree 100%.
Not easy
Yeah.
to find a place to shoot on.
Right.
And he plays smart. He steps out, cuts off angles.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I can see why this team doesn't win more games is that with them, the whole job is it. A lot of the guys used to be the plumbers and pipe fitters team.
Oh,
By
okay.
nature of the job, people missing games and stuff.
Sure, yeah. I remember one of their playoff games last year. I think they
played
only
like
had 4 or
four
5.
players, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, when they were Modines, I was trying to get into the union,
Mm-hmm.
and I played against them, and someone tore his ACL, so I was all over the Subfinder group waiting to like try to get to know people.
Okay. All right.
And, did not get in that year. But yeah, I don't know. A really fun team to play with.
Yeah, they're like some of my favorite people. I don't even know hardly any of them, but yeah.
And it's cool. Like, a team that's more out there to have fun than anything, but is also a good team.
Yeah.
Just they have nights where half the team is subs.
Right.
So
Right. I love their hype man they brought to some games last year.
Oh
Like,
my
it was
god.
Let's
That's
Yeah. Right then and there, I'm like, I'm in trouble today, but I'm gonna have fun. This guy's cool.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I subbed against you guys.
Oh,
one of the
okay,
games that guy was
yeah.
there. Yeah. I had a goal on like my first shift, and then in first period's not even over, and he like pulls me aside. I said, "You gotta step up." I'm like, I have a goal, dude. I'm a sub.
Yeah,
Get off me.
You got your $12 worth already. What are you doing? Oh, that's cool, man. I'm glad to see they're back. So,
Yeah.
Twin State Technical Services, they take the step down to D5. It looks like this year. Dave Yoder, AJ Willie, Isaiah Cruz, Joe Cruz, Jim Purcell, Parker Pruitt, Matt Pruitt, Ryan Blades, Mika Mosier, and Kurt Willie, I think, is going to be in goal. So that's a lot of fast young kids.
I was gonna say because I don't. Is this kind of like going to be this division's disc replay?
It looks like it to me. Yeah. Yeah. AJ, man, I played with him in Winter Tourney. He's a great player. I like his game quite a bit. This team was tough to play against 5+ last year. As far as they were physical, like to the point where I thought some shit was really called. But if you get with it, you get with it, I guess. But yeah, they'll be good, man. They'll be solid, especially if they've taken the step down there. So I'm not looking forward to that. How about the Devils? Captained by Anakin Sadal. Look at that young kid. I know, right? John Dawson's going to be a Devil. Wow, okay. Caden Lestine, Ben Hewer, Lee Sadal, Jared Sadal, Gavin Sadal, Ashton Sadal, Missy Sadal, and Anakin Sadal. And I believe, it says Dana Welkner, but I think Missy might be back in goal.
Aw.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Devils just always manage to be pretty tough.
Yeah.
They do.
Right.
Another team I didn't play against last year, but yeah, every time I saw them play, on top of that, I won't have to deal with Witherspoon running around out there.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Well, yeah, you'll.
Join the circus. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I don't know.
He was my teammate last year on the D4. I'll tell you this. He's. I'm trying to.
Dramatic pause.
No. Does he cross the line? Yes.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
For period.
Yeah. He doesn't have to do that stuff. If you watch him as a defender, one of the best
Good.
defenders in the league, bar none.
Mm-hmm.
Bar none.
Yeah, he's very good.
He's very good.
He doesn't need the attitude.
Well, yeah, but that's hockey, I guess. You're gonna have guys.
But then you were also staying off the deck. He's like super nice.
Well, he helped out. Yeah, I remember when that they had that family member there last year, the Hubbards. Lost that kid on the bike. He was one of the first ones to donate. So I know he has a heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, did I have issues with him as a teammate? No. I mean, you get worried that.
He's gonna.
Yeah. You're gonna be on the penalty kill in no time, but yeah, if you strictly watch him as a D-man, though, I'm telling you, you'd learn a lot. He's damn good there.
He's a solid enough player. I don't even really have a problem with the guy.
Yeah.
There's only so many players that you can take a shot at and not have to worry about someone getting mad.
Right.
Just know that anyone that's listening is be like, yeah.
Right. All right. We'll move on.
Also, Anakin, I did not expect to see him as a 5+.
He's getting there though, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, he's gonna be.
Yeah, that's
damn
what
good.
I
Yeah.
kind of figured he'd be D4. I've made the connection finding out that they own a comic book store.
Right.
I
Yeah.
assume
Tim's
that
comic
his
store.
name is from
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Right. Yeah.
That made me like that kid even more.
Yeah. In the Sadals, there's like salt of the earth people. Like I've played for like every organization now, except for you guys.
Keep up the confrontations. We'll talk.
Okay.
You gotta do it when Woody's watching. He'll pick you right up.
But yeah, they're seriously salt of the earth people. Like they're the first people to help you out. They're cool off the deck. I mean, I absolutely love this at all. So.
Oh yeah, they're always super nice.
Right.
And they know before I knew them, I did not like them. But
Well,
now they're pretty
back in
damn
the
cool.
day, like I've been here all 10 years now. Let's show my age for deck. This is 10th year deck. Like 5-6 years ago, though, like the Devils, they were you guys.
Everybody hated them.
Well, no, I didn't want to say hate them.
Well,
they were dominating the landscape.
I see the comments on the live streams during tournaments.
Oh shit!
We kind of forgot to get around to at the end. We meant to go back and dig up screenshots of a bunch of things posted about us throughout the season.
Oh, that'd be hilarious, actually. I see guys do that, like with the they'll bet on a game or something, and the guy retweet all the ones they got wrong, 'cause, fuck you.
You know what, though? You'll have another opportunity because I'm sure when this goes on, there'll probably be comments underneath.
Oh yeah.
We welcome comments under the traffic lights. Just not about my weight. I did have a great all season. Yeah.
Thank God for Buffalo.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Right. Oh, good. Thank you for mentioning that. I was supposed to be at practice. Shout out to all my people down there. I said I'd be there, and I was pretty much wrong. I gotta be in studio all week, but thank you for all working out and going.
Pulling up your end.
Right, right. You guys are holding up your end. Captain over here is not. So.
Thanks for sharing him with me for a minute.
I was supposed to do open decks and then this last night, and I watched Sons of Anarchy and did neither of those things.
Okay.
Day, so
All right.
Everybody needs a day like
I
that.
know the
once in a while.
struggle, yeah.
How was Batman, by the way?
So good.
You're so good. Okay.
Yeah, I had to go to the early premiere. But I kind of liked it. They didn't really advertise it too much outside of in the comics, because that was how I came across it. It was from the DC app.
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked and thinking, like, there's no way that like this theater is going to be one of the places doing that early showing. And there's a little bit of awkwardness to it, because there was I couldn't believe there was one spot with 2 seats next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
But it was late enough that I probably wouldn't have been able to find anyone that night, and I didn't want to wait and not end up getting a ticket. I could have just got 2 tickets and just said I have a ticket, but I didn't. So the guy who ended up in that seat that I didn't get, though, was a cool guy. I gave him some of the whiskey that I had snuck in my sock.
Nice. All right. Well, on
But
that.
it's a really good movie.
Yeah. Okay.
Like-
But it's like almost 3 hours long, right? Someone's
yeah,
saying
that was
It's
the
like-
only bad thing. And
Yeah.
you sneak whiskey in your sock 3 hours later. There's some logistical errors there. I was ready for the
You gotta
movie to
get home.
end and get to the bathroom
Oh.
when it was over. But, it wasn't like a fifth or something. It was like 2 little airline bottles.
Oh.
But I was ready for it to be over and get to the bathroom. But yeah, pretty much Batman the whole time. Not a lot of Bruce Wayne, which was
Oh.
not what I expected when they go get a handsome dude like Robert Pattinson.
Ah,
Kind
yeah.
of
yeah.
thinking like, okay, part of this casting has to be him being Bruce Wayne. But
Right.
no, not at all.
Huh.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Crazy. Okay. You're gonna have to help me out this next one. The Sheen Bikers? What the hell does that mean?
That's a good question.
Okay, because I
only
even
assume-
Googled it and still couldn't find it.
I would assume some sort of biking brand.
I'll
Um,
go with that. Yeah.
I do know. Is there Captain Derek Cook? Yeah,
Okay. You know him?
I do. I know he's played some ice hockey. I would rank him. Oh, okay. I see you, Derek. Right.
We uncover the truth here.
Right. That's cool.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know really any of these people. Danny Oker, Maggie Driscoll, Galen Breaking, Andrew Faust, Austin Fletcher, Elaine Edwards. You played with her on Selena's team. Brandon Smothers, AJ Wells. He's a stud in the higher leagues plus, so he must be the goalie. So
Yeah,
that's cool.
D4. Yeah, ranked 2+ out. I was seeing that for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, for sure. Jenna Cook and Derek Cook. So, do you know any of these other people at all? or-
Austin Fletcher,
Okay.
old buddy.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I know Derek at one point over a summer was trying to get me to play a beer league softball team, like co-ed softball.
Okay.
I don't know if this is kind of an extension of that.
Ah.
Like going, they were called like the Space Lizards or something. So I guess there's some difference, but
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is that. I had talked to Austin the other day. I even said, like, how'd Derek manage a D5 ranking?
Yeah. Right.
He was trying to get me to play ice hockey. I know them from, like, punk shows and stuff,
Oh,
basically.
okay.
But, yeah.
Cool.
He kind of said that it's going to be a lot of new players kind of learning, so
Yeah.
could go either way.
Right. Well, that's the only. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be positive this year. That's it.
Your shirt, stay positive.
Stay positive. I love the long season, but that's like the pickles. You know that was like the long season that you could suck early on and be great later on the year. That might be
They definitely-
yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
would.
They ended up being in the championship.
Yeah, right. All right, we'll move on to BD Bandits D5s, captained by Stacy Plum, of course. Brent McDermott. He's back after, what, 8 years?
8 or 9.
8, 9 years, yeah. Little bro's back, so. But he's still slower. And not as good as me.
5+ ranking that whole time.
Somehow.
Rob Kitzenball.
Great player.
Yeah.
One of the people that helped teach me to play from Bush Lightning.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a
Really
great
good
guy.
dude.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah. Sam Levesque. That's a name everybody, of course, knows. Stacy Plum. Terry Smith, who's down in Buffalo tonight, Terry. AJ Ellison. Elliot Langley. Garrett Hyde. And me and Chris Langley back in goal. Garrett Hyde, for those that don't know, the old people that like us still watch the news, he's a weekend meteorologist on Fox 18, so give a shout out to all of us sometime.
4.
Yeah, 4 and 18
Oh,
because they're
okay.
like the same deal, yeah. But yeah, he's actually our star player this year, so we'll see. We sucked last year. I'm not gonna put it. we were. That's our first losing season I can remember in quite a long time.
Yeah.
Was Chris Langley your goalie last year?
Yeah, he was solid. We just didn't give him much help, man.
Yeah, I like to do a lot of playing down low to pick up rebounds, and there's not a whole lot of them to be had with him there. So
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Yeah.
For that reason.
Yeah, this will be his second year in goal, so I think he'll just get better and better. But technical difficulties again, huh?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus, we'll never be dick hockey focused. All right, Bandits. I was just telling you because we'll see. I have expectations to compete. We didn't compete last year, so we'll find out.
I don't know if it cut out before, but yeah, the younger Langley, real.
I think it cut out right before you were talking about that.
Yeah. And he's a good kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's very good.
yeah, right. Yeah, I love kids that play with their heart. That's what we haven't had live youth in the Bandits land for quite a while. We've been kind of an older bunch, and we kind of changed that on some of our teams. So hopefully that pays dividends. We'll move on to the Ghost Hockey. Corey Winstrup, Kyle Wilsmeyer, Dan Francisco, Jacob Horton, Tom Richardson, who's been active on the socials, who laughed the second time around. Kirkmovich, The Rocket, Zach Campbell, looks like he's playing out, Josh Blair, and Chris Testrot in goal. You kind of know these guys, so I'll go ahead.
Yeah, a bunch of these guys were on the 5+ Thunder. We had a mention in the D4 episode, 3-21 season, but really good guys, fun team. You know, laid back mood, is kind of having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
I
They
don't
stay
know,
like everybody stayed cool. Then I gotta be honest, at 321, man, some of my teammates probably would have been piss poor attitudes. To be honest.
Yeah. They're cool dudes. It's kind of one of those teams. They're there to have fun. Really happy to see Wilmsmeyer prepare to play a full season.
Yeah, he's solid defensively, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With his knee, that was a huge bummer. Francisco, love him or hate him.
You get your money's worth,
people
right?
so bad. And the funny thing is, like, he's such a great dude.
Yeah.
He's from Philadelphia, so I mean, he's a Philly scumbag. Like, what do you
Right.
expect?
You get your
He's a good enough dude.
Sure.
Machevek,
Yeah.
really hard shot, sneaky fast.
Mm-hmm.
Campbell, only seen him in net.
Yeah, I don't think I've rarely seen him play out. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Zach, I hope you're on time. At least now they can.
That's true.
When
Yeah.
he's running behind, they can just put him on the third line.
There you go. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I don't think I warmed up Zach Campbell once all season last year.
I believe it. Yeah, yeah. As a scorekeeper, yeah, you kind of sitting there like, all right, bro, let's go.
But one of the best chirpers in deck hockey. Not a lot of goalies, especially, chirp as much as he does throughout the game.
Right.
It's got to be like him and Fordyce.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen Fordyce like turn around and talk to people like while the game's going on. Like,
I think I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad they're sticking together and yeah, coming down in here at a different level. They're good people competition. Like they got some players, so cool. Yeah, man.
Well, before they were a really good D5
Yeah,
team.
yeah. Right, and they will be here, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine they'll be right back to it. I mean, they don't have Andy Williams anymore.
Right.
They they filled out their spots. They got good players in return, and
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. They quite a bit of depth there. So, I guess we'll move on to Nightshades. Old Captain Ghost.
it's one of those teams that has like 19.
I
Yeah.
was just looking at.
I
How is
should have
that-
texted him, but I didn't. But so I'm gonna guess on a few of these. John Schroeder. He's basically been their young stud.
Yeah,
I guarantee he's on this team.
good player.
Yeah. Shane DeVries, he's always back. I don't think
Shane.
he's ever over. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah.
He's always good for a bush light and a cigarette after a long
Oh,
night.
yeah.
right,
Always got
right,
his little cooler behind him.
He just wheels it around.
right. Showing Jake Almgren, if they did get him, that's a great ad. Brian Rashka, dude, that dude's tough.
Yeah.
He's like you, like older but really good.
He's like me, but really good.
No, like older but really good. Just like you. You're older, but I think you're really good.
I'm gonna assume.
I thought you were saying he's like you. You're both old.
Right.
He's really good.
Yeah. Which would have been accurate. Zach Nelson be back in goal. I assume Sean Matheny's there. I'm just going to guess that's
Jonathan
it.
Schroeder on this roster twice.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Matheny. There's a guy I got into it with this season.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The wires just kind of crossed. He gave me a little bit extra of the boards. I don't know what I was thinking. Wires crossed, and I kicked at him.
Oh.
And some chirping happened. Things were said. And at the end, even that time, though, I knew I was in the wrong for kicking somebody.
Right.
I walked over to their bench at the end of the first. I was like, "Hey, man, wires crossed there. I'm sorry about that. That was even for
That was nice of you.
yeah. Usually I'll wait for after the game, but that one, yeah, I'll say something right now."
I love Sean playing with him. I know you did, Dan. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a
But
good team.
he gets into those incidents every
Yeah.
other game, it seems like. And I don't even think it's intentional. Well, maybe sometimes it might be that little extra nudge, but yeah, he's just a physical player. You're going to get
is.
your money's worth playing with him. But he's hell of a good D. So,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
And he's got bench habits that when I played, I kind of missed. Not having the burps and the spitting. And all
Their
that.
5+ was solid last year, so. Pure Savage D5. Manny Guillen, Devin LaFoon, Brandon Rodriguez, Keith Kramer, John Magic, Jason.
Magnetic.
Well, everybody
Oh,
calls
okay.
him Magic. Jason Westhoff, Jeff Worsema, is he back? Johnny Fordyce, Brian Stelly, and Brooke Kammer. We're showing Johnny in goal, it looks like, so.
He's always a good team. Don't know
Yeah.
Devin LaFoon. Looks like he's a new player.
Yeah, I don't know him either.
Dated my sister in elementary school.
In elementary.
So I'm pretty sure it's one of those things where they sat next to each other at lunch once.
Yeah.
right.
Better be. Yeah, Manny, he was just up at Open Decks the other night. That guy's fast.
Oh, okay.
He's, just doesn't slow down.
Huh.
Everyone loves Magic.
Yeah, oh yeah, man. He's like a veteran of the game for sure. Brandon Rodriguez, when he shows for a game, which is rare because of his job, but he's a stud. Like he's he's in the
Okay.
Joe Timpson school training.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's solid. Yeah,
Very nice
yeah,
too.
God,
Yeah.
Timson.
yeah,
The only time I play at a level where he'd be there is like open deck or out in Buffalo. And
yeah.
he'll make you rush because it's like, I got to get rid of the ball before Joe embarrasses me.
Yeah.
He doesn't quit on any play.
No.
Like when I see the ball go to the other, like we were talking, like whatever, fuck. I ain't gonna play D. Like he'll run, he doesn't take a shift off.
No, he's like the Energizer Bunny
Yeah.
too. It's always this level. It's not.
I liked those jerseys that team he had because they reminded me of like a Tour de France jersey from the 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Like, I mean that with a lot of admiration for
Yeah.
those jerseys.
It's cool, yeah.
Yeah, Johnny in net. That guy cracks me up.
I know, man.
I worked with him at SSAB.
Oh,
Great
okay.
dude.
Yeah.
He told me one game. He just said like I stopped. I try not to whack, especially if you get the glove down.
Mm-hmm.
And I did stop, and he goes, Bittner, if you're whacking at me all night tonight, I will break your stick. And then at the end of the game, I just go into the boards just to kill the time.
Yeah.
And we had a lead,
All right.
and it's one of those things I don't think they realized what I was doing.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, he had come out to play it, and I got it, and instead of even, like, trying, I was like, I can just take this into the corner. I don't really need the goal here.
Right.
And they kind of just let me do it. So Johnny comes over in full pass, just, like, jumping me along the board to get the ball out.
Oh my gosh.
And it's one of those things where I might have reacted poorly if it was someone else.
Right,
but I
right.
just got up, just pat him on the back, like, don't ever change.
Yeah, exactly. He makes the game fun. Like even when he chirps, like I laugh all the time. I'm like, that's actually hilarious.
Stelly's ranked 5+. I might have to send an email about that one, Stelly.
Yeah, QCDeckhockey.com. He'll tell you otherwise. He'll be like, oh, I'm old and slow. Bullshit. You're one of the great defenders in this league. You got a great shot. So,
Brooke, never fun to play against.
phew, fuck no. No, Brooke, you played with her last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Quad City Trashers are back in D5. My homies. Jamie Smith, of course, the captain of this fine squad, and Jordan Esco, Zach Tucker, Brock Spivey, TJ Welsh is back in the house. There's a talker. John Van de Mortel, Andy Milliker, Nate Little's back. Okay, Randy Roth and Brendan Smith in goal. So
The biggest team. In
yeah,
D5.
yeah.
They are all such solidly built
Right,
dudes.
right.
I mean, I'm not very good at face-offs, period, but especially against this team, it's like I'm just never gonna.
Oh, okay.
They just muscle you out of the circle right away.
Right.
Some good players.
I know, man.
That's where
Tucker.
Tucker went.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Reunite with Esco.
Yeah.
Be terrible people together.
Nate Little, man. Do you know him at all? Because I do.
I do not.
Okay. He's one of those guys. He plays on the edge, and yeah.
What happened to him?
Well, he took last year off. I'm not sure why. I think he got in like horse training or something. But
Oh, cool.
I know I've always liked the Littles, like off the deck. But yeah, he plays on that fine edge at times. Yeah. So Randy Roth is a stud.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised he's kind of still ranked 5+. But yeah. So
This is one of the. I mean, there's not a bad player on this roster.
no.
And Brennan playing with the youth stick and net.
Right. Yeah.
I get the theory, like, so that he can just kind of actually play the ball. He swats it around, but that
Right.
stick is like
I know.
the novelty ones that you get.
I've never
like,
noticed that.
Right.
Usually when you see a stick that small, like it says Mallards on it.
Yeah.
It's a giveaway.
Right. Yeah.
But he works it.
He does. Yeah. Yeah. He has some games, man, where he makes like a bunch of saves. They just had some issues at time defensively to help him out and stuff. But he's a solid goalie. They'll be good. Bush Lightning D4, Steve Toft, Chris Lee, Josh Parky,
You just said D4.
D5, Brian Apos, Brian Adams, Matt Steinecker, Ryan Peterson, the other Ryan Peterson, not the Devil's Ryan Peterson.
That was one of the funniest.
The
Facebook
the
posts
wish.
I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
I know that died. Yeah,
I like this Ryan Peterson. He plays on the edge.
right.
We had during that tournament when that happened, me and him had him and most of our team kind of had little dust ups. So I especially got a kick out of it because I was mad at him for the weekend.
Tyler McCutcheon and Justin Letherman makes return to Bush Lightning to be in goal. He was with the Devils, I believe, last year. So that's Charles Daniels, man. That dude hustles. Apos is a stud. Steinecker can shoot.
Apos has to be like everyone makes the play, bounce it off the boards and behind the person so that you can get to it by the time they turn around. Mm-hmm. Apos has like 6 different moves like that.
Yeah, he does.
He uses the board in different ways with different spins and stuff, and
Yeah, the way he uses his body is so lanky. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. And also with that, it gets a lot of torque. The kind of specific to deck hockey, that drag shot that people do.
Right.
And there's been a few times where, I'll be up when I played with Bush Lightning, kind of in front of the net, hoping to pick up a rebound. And I kind of I almost regretted being in front of that one. But he's got a really good shot.
Yeah.
Steinecker, a few of these guys have been ranked down since.
Yeah, right. They have.
Steinecker had an injury at one point. Mm-hmm. Awesome dude. This team shows up to chirp me during my games whenever they're all there.
That's
Nice.
cool.
I kind of thought Andy Thomaston would be on this.
I
team.
thought so too. Did I hear whispers? He might be done. I don't know. I'll have to dig into that further, but that's a big loss because he shoots from the face. He's got his spots on the deck, and it's
Is
lethal.
that the one that came up and introduced himself
Yeah,
to me?
yeah.
He
I don't
also
know anybody
hit
like that.
someone with a shot that caused a very painful injury 2 seasons ago.
Oh.
Yeah, ruptured a very sensitive area of someone.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yes. Parky, you have fun playing against him?
I have not played against him.
Oh, okay.
I like that guy a lot. I can see that being a game where we're going to have a handshake afterwards.
Right.
I've only played with him.
Okay.
And even then, there's moments where his own teammates even have to have a handshake with him after the
Oh
game.
my gosh. Jeez.
Yeah.
He's a good dude, but he gets fired up out there.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Oh, we'll move on to Domino's D5. Josh Schick, Jeff Novacek, Joe Philman, Ricky Philman, Casey Ekstrom. What division are we in? D5?
Mm-hmm. Sure are.
That's a different person. Okay. Mick Cruzy, Gonzo. Hope you're enjoying your vacation, Gonzo. Jeff Koenig and Scott O'Sell, so a lot of familiar faces. Oh, Casey Ekstrom's that little runt, right? That can score. Yeah.
Looks like you should
Oh,
be in
runt.
junior. So.
Well, yeah, but he's damn good. Yeah, I remember that name now. They got a couple of Nightmare on Deck Street people, the Philmans there.
Yeah, I assume Koenig is going to be goalie in that 3+ ranking.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, he was in goal last year for this team. So, I think they were 5+ last year.
See, I never really know too many of the Domino's players because only about half of them, it seems like, ever show up
Yeah,
to games.
exactly,
so
right.
I don't really get a chance to meet them.
Yeah.
Or remember playing against them.
I wonder if that's a full sponsorship with every
I
Domino's
would
team, you
assume
think?
so, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they have all the. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. All right, well, we got one more team on the docket.
Oh,
Lay it on me, big fella. The champions are back.
we lost a lot of players.
Okay, so some of the players are back.
But first up, Horny Greg
Oh.
Gayhard. So we were gonna do player profiles this year. I was gonna write them, but I realized there's a lot of people I don't know with all the new faces.
Okay.
And I didn't want to be writing like, I don't really know who this guy is. Couldn't pick him out of a crowd, but he's buddies with Larson, so I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Greg, I do know, and he wanted his to be. We were at Judy's Barge after a practice in Buffalo,
Okay.
and he found some wrestler. Its gimmick was Horny Greg, and Horny Greg's gimmick was that he could let out a scream that in that little like trading card descriptions words
Yeah.
could turn the most heated of battle royales into a muscled orgy. So,
I didn't see that line coming tonight.
so we are going to assume that Greg will possess that same ability.
Yeah. Great.
Hankins,
Yes.
man, looks good coming
Does he?
into the season.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Him and Evan both just huge improvements working on their game.
Man, that's what I like seeing though.
Yeah.
People progressing like that, you know, taking that step and working on their game. That's awesome.
Yeah. Sam, Natalie, and Kenzie, the Schertzes,
Yeah.
afraid of all of them.
Me too.
Me three.
When I score keep, I'm like, Sam, is your whole team here? I was like, hide.
Sam will remind me when I'm not playing defense.
She's not shy, huh?
I'll just hear something from the boards, and she'll laugh, and like it's like she doesn't realize until the game's over that she yelled. But I love a good shirts.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right.
Natalie, one of our
Right.
newer players, along
Sure.
with Greg, played pretty solid. You know, all the shirts
Yeah.
they all have positioning. They're all smart. So
Yeah.
Cameron Shoup, he ended up joining us in the playoffs last
Late.
year.
Yeah,
after
I do
Haley went
remember
down.
him. Okay.
Yeah, that kid, gonna get me in a fight. People go after that kid.
Yeah.
To his, I mean, the kid just fights through it.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite people out there.
Cool.
Can't wait to get him drunk when his dad isn't looking someday.
And we have it on video.
I'm kidding. Phil Bittner, one-dimensional, one-way player. Matt Bowie, just the softest shot. No. Looking forward to the way me and Bowie are. Looking forward to a long season of us missing each other on wide open passes to take dumb shots.
Yeah.
Yelling at each other and just general bad vibes all year. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
The two Spider-Men pointing at each other meme while we're like arguing about who should have been back on defense. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Right.
And hopefully Brian Larson in net bailing us out from all that.
Okay. He had some interest in playing goal, yeah, huh? Or you made him, or?
He wanted to keep playing.
Okay, yeah,
But,
okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cool.
He was curious in getting in there.
Mm-hmm.
We had talked about me doing it, but then once rankings came out, it was officially like, yeah, we got to do our only way.
Right.
Our only way to like keep Larson playing with us in that division. Like
Sure.
try to maintain as many players as we could with Woody, Wyatt, and Larson all getting ranked up.
Mm-hmm.
Wyatt and Larson going from 5+ and 4 respectively to 4, or 5+ and 5 respectively to 4+.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Wow.
Right. Right.
Yeah, and even Wyatt probably could have been a 5 if he hadn't said I play roller hockey when he introduced himself in the subgroup.
Oh, Wyatt.
But, yeah, I don't know. We lost a lot, but I'm pretty happy with the players we picked up.
Yeah.
We've already talked about. Well, we have a rank point on the table,
Okay.
so we were really worried last year. Not so much with 5+, because when I was injured, we got Wyatt, so we already were running a rotation where each of us, all 4 of us, would sit 1 out of every 4 games.
Okay.
But we should definitely get a 5+ or 2 qualified. I want
Yeah.
to get Woody qualified. Just
Sure.
pick 5 games for him to play, and then
Yeah.
switch those for games for me to get qualified in 5+.
That makes sense, yeah.
But yeah, was definitely some new faces,
Mm-hmm.
but one of the bit. I mean, Cameron, that kid just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
He's-
When I look at this team, I look at like it's going to be 39 minutes of hell. Like you guys, every one of these players is going to get after somebody.
Mhm.
and Greg is gonna do his signature yell, and things
Oh,
are gonna get
all right. Okay.
But yeah, no, it's I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I think we managed to fill in the spots without really losing a step, and
Mm-hmm.
it's Brian Larson.
Yeah.
He's gonna. I have a feeling by the end of the season we could have another year of people be like, "How is Brian Larson?"
Oh,
ranked
right.
Just now at a completely different. He's just
Role.
good at everything he does.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It just comes natural to some people, man. That's
Yeah. Oh, and he's big.
yeah.
so
Right.
that
Right.
is- that
He's
always
pretty
helps.
level-headed, right? I mean, from what I've seen, or no?
I
Yeah.
don't think he took a penalty all year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think he
right.
took like one for like
Yeah.
delay of game for like dumping it over the boards. Yeah, we've
Right.
been like telling him like, please just take a roughing. I just want to see what it looks like when he's mad.
Yeah, right. Hard to be mad though when you guys are cruising.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sure you have your moments though.
I've seen moments with him, but
yeah.
I have my moments.
Right.
With Larson, I don't know. Yeah, I have seen. There's a little bit of a temper when he's in net, but it's like with himself. Like
Sure.
if he gives up a goal that he feels like he should have
Shouldn't
had.
have, yeah.
But especially because Wyatt will, leading up to a practice in Buffalo, be chirping him about how many goals he's going to score on him all week.
Ah, okay.
And then if Wyatt does in fact put a few in, Larson will start to get a little frustrated sometimes.
Oh man. I know you're talking about yourself. It's one dimension. Well, I don't believe that to be the case at all from what I've seen out of you, man. I think you play both ways. You get after it.
Yeah, it's more of a joke.
I know it is. Yeah, no, I know, but I'm saying,
Especially like
right.
with, I mean, I definitely prefer when I can just cover the point.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where times I just do, even
Yeah.
if I'm not supposed to be the one covering the
Right.
point. But yeah, I don't know.
Cool, man. Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to getting going here Sunday. You play Sunday?
No, we
No.
have our openers. I believe D4 we open up Wednesday,
Okay.
and D5 Thursday, playing against my Union brothers. who-
Oh, okay. Cool.
The guys will be relieved to hear that I am still not announcing any heel move. This whole time, I'm sure they've been nervous. I was going to rip this hoodie off and reveal that I'm wearing a Boozies.
Oh, whoa.
You know, Boozies, they wish. I'm sure going to end up playing half of that team's season for
Sure,
them.
right.
So
Yeah.
always love playing with those guys.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, they're all cool dudes. Yeah, for sure. Man, I appreciate you coming over.
Yeah.
This was awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was fun.
yeah. You got any questions for him? No?
I don't
All
think
right,
so.
all right, yeah, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you out there. You guys have fun, man. You and Matt have always been cool to me. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hoping to just kind of maybe. I think my first season I had like 2 penalties in like 48 games, and I took my second penalty in my second game with the Yetis last year. The first one turned into like a whole thing with. Me and this kid got into it, and I didn't realize at the time. My girlfriend works at a salon, and she brought some of her work friends. They ended up thinking it was cool, but I was kind of mortified when I realized that this happened right in front of where they were sitting.
Oh no.
Oh,
Whereas the
boy.
guy walked off, I yelled, "Throw another elbow, bitch." And then just kind of talking nonsense with the wires crossing whatever he said back. Pretty redundant statement. I'll fucking fuck you up. Like, you get to the next one.
Generic.
I love the stuff that comes out of your mouth. Oh shit.
I'll try to not tell anyone that I'll be their stepdad in a week this season.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
I'm kind of proud of that one. But
Oh,
girlfriend doesn't think that one's funny.
Lord. Probably not.
It's not, Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I know you know how I found that. Your girlfriend, does she have any interest in playing,
She
or?
thinks about it every once
Yeah,
in a while, but
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I think when she shows her most interest is like when we're having a couple drinks and it comes up. But then like throughout the week, I just make her so sick of hockey.
Right.
Between watching the NHL, being in group chats with people that I play with, and she wants me to pay attention to her.
Yeah.
She and I need to get together and be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the feeling well.
I think with Stacy alone, I'm in like, seriously, it might be like over 10 chats, like with Stacy in different group chats. It's
I'd believe
crazy.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and besides the winning, my favorite thing about the Yetis is we are all friends, and it's fun like being on a team that actually goes out and does stuff.
Right,
where
right.
A lot of teams, it's at most everyone has a beer after the game.
Sure.
But yeah, like other than Woody, most of us hang out.
Is he a curmudgeon? Curmudgeon?
No,
Just hates everything.
yeah. He plays on a lot of teams,
Yeah.
and I think he kind of gets into like, you gotta get home.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, we're talking about. Yeah.
Shout out to all the deck hockey widows.
Sure. Right.
We appreciate your sacrifices.
Yeah, for sure.
10 years and counting.
Miranda, I'll see you again in October. Like she's gonna watch this.
Oh gosh.
By the end of the season, maybe she'll watch this just to like hear my voice once in a while.
There you go. Yeah, right. Yeah, like a voice recording when someone dies or something. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah. Well, man, I appreciate you coming over. We do have more guests lined up this week, assuming they show. We're going to try to do the upper crust echelon tomorrow, I think.
Is it?
I think so, if everything goes to plan. So, but man, what a great start.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, man. I love having you over. Yeah, appreciate it. It was a blast for me. Yeah. You want to give a shout out to anybody or anything, or no?
I don't know. At some point, I'll be doing a hockey podcast.
Yeah,
again.
yeah, man, yeah.
Yeti sponsor, Greenwood Services.
Okay. Yeah.
With Bo Reed out, I'm trying.
Yeah.
I sometimes work at Vans for his uncle.
Okay.
I'm trying to get them to sponsor for Banner. Either way, though, love that restaurant, good people. So
Yeah, for sure.
Vans Pizza Pube Grill. If you read the sign, that's what it looks like.
Oh.
The and sign in pub and grill
Oh,
is
yeah.
very similar to an E.
Nice.
I
Vans
guess
Pizza
I
Pub
never.
and Grill.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Greenwood Cleaning Services.
Okay.
King's Harvest. I'm sure we'll do a fundraiser for them again this year.
Yeah. Yeah, for everybody that hates the Yetis, they did donate last year, right? Some
Yeah.
money there
I
to
don't
them.
remember how
So.
much. I think we came up with like.
Quite.
I don't want to under.
Right.
Like I'm thinking 900. It could have been more.
Holy
Yeah,
cow,
that's awesome.
Yeah, if you're at a Yetis game, we always have a bag to collect cans when we're playing. So we'll
Aw.
do that, and a sponsor that matches, and then teammates throw in to match that. So yeah.
That's cool.
Give them your cans.
Yeah, so we might be like garbage to human beings, but we're very good to animals.
Right.
We have two here. You
Yeah,
don't know it.
we'll be bringing our animals now. Well, thanks again, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, check out your podcast there. Where you find it at Apple or
YouTube,
anywhere.
from the
Yeah.
self-deprecating links that I post
Sure,
on Facebook
yeah,
whenever
yeah.
we put up an episode. We have not
For sure.
recorded like all
In
season.
a while, right?
Yeah, but now a bunch of us are all working Monday through Friday first shift. Well, fortunately, that means for the most part no Dylan Idle. So
Yeah.
it's just Dylan.
It's just Dylan. It's no big deal. Yeah. He's only a songbird of our generation. That's all. He is.
I would
He's
like
not
to
in our
admit He does have a
generation, dude.
beautiful voice.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's a wrap for Under the Traffic Lights, episode 1 and 2 we
No,
did today.
season 2.
Season 2.
Episode
All right.
2.
All right. I'll
Yes.
get this down sooner or later. All right. We'll see you later. Thank you.